Today, Mumbai police has come to, I think, Delhi, because I have not heard the news well, but I think Nupur Sharma is in Delhi, so they have come to summon her for in the police of the Mumbai. They have come to summon her. They have called her for investigation and interrogation. So all those mustache baby and childish people who only understand the language of revenge, they are very excited that BJP is protecting her, but Mumbai police is very honest. They know what is their duty. They have come. They will take her. Now no one can save her. But these people who have sold their soul for cheap money, what kind of victory it is if you are able to torture a helpless woman. This is some kind of victory, or you have shown your reality. You have shown how important you are, how important the whole Muslim world is. See, what she said is, it is all written in your own scriptures. And this was just a reaction to what the abusive kind of language which other panelists were pouring on her. And then there are people who will say that the way she said was not good. She didn't use even one single abusive language. Just she was little excited, which is very natural. Otherwise, she would have proved herself to be a perfect hypocrite. When you feel something, when you are hurt, when someone is insulting you, when someone is humiliating you, and you are still an emotional person, that is the way you will react. Though she was perfectly within her boundary, though all the idiots are saying that she has crossed the boundary, she has not crossed at all any boundary. She was quite graceful in whatever she said. She didn't even say that I am saying all those things. She said that the way you are abusing my gods, if I start saying the same for your God, then how you will feel. So now these idiots, they are celebrating that Mumbai police will integrate her and then put her behind the bars. What kind of revengeful attitude this is? And you have to see that you have yourself exposed yourself totally. That two sentences and the whole Muslim world is trembling. And she has not even invented anything. What she has said is not something fictional. She has said what is written in your own hadith. But you don't want others to say anything. You can say all those things with lot of gusto, describing all those things, trying to lure your idiot followers. But others cannot say anything. This is a democracy where freedom of speech is guaranteed. Freedom of speech doesn't mean that you can use abusive language or you can use filthy language. But she didn't use all filthy language. And when she has been invited to a debate, in debate everyone will say, whatever the other says, you have to counter it. And if they were crossing the boundary, it was it has established, it has proved that how weak is your faith, your belief, though it is all blind belief. But just two sentences and you are ready to rape a woman, you are ready to say that she is a product of rape and you are going to rape her and her sister. This shows that not even an iota of religion is within you. You have not even a single drop of religion within you. Nothing has changed. You are still a barbarous ape. You are exposing yourself. But what kind of world we are living in? The whole world should stand with her. Otherwise, the whole world is totally important. But here everything is sold out. The judiciary is sold out, the police is sold out. They will listen to those who are their masters. And most of the time the master is one who gives them maximum money. So, and this man was saying that Mumbai police is so good. Everyone knows how good is Mumbai police. What they were able to do, the way they were dealing when Sushant died. And in every cases, the way they put anyone, any innocent person inside the prison. And they must be torturing them. Is this the way of a civilized world? Just two sentences someone says and the whole world, the whole Muslim world is seeking her blood. They want to kill her, they want to rape her, they want to hang her. But in this country, those who were really have any understanding of truth or religion, they have never allowed their women to be insulted. So all those who have any guts should not allow this to happen. And if the BJP and the central government cannot save its own prominent member, how can it save the country? This is utter impotency. If you have to deal with these criminals, and if your laws are rotten, then change those laws. When you have to deal with those people who don't believe in any morality, who don't believe in any ethics, then you have to be like them. Just trying to follow laws and rules too much. And if you are allowing innocent people all the time to be tortured and to suffer, then this is being too naive. And it is so surprising why the whole everywhere these after the Friday prayer, today is also Friday, maybe today also they will do the same kind of violence. Why after meeting their God they come out as like devils? Are they meeting some God or meeting some devil? But the thing is, it is the mullah, he knows that what he is trying to defend is indefendable. He knows that there is nothing inside. The bucket has no base. It is all airy-fairy. So he tried to hide everything, though they will be saying the same thing. When they have to use these blind people, these headless people, these potatoes for doing terrorist acts, then what is their incentive? That if you kill these kafirs, if you destroy their wealth, if you rape their women, you will be rewarded in the heaven, which exists not. You will be given those 72 angels, hurs. And these people, their life must be utterly frustrating and terrible that they are ready to do these things. But it looks as if that there is no sanity at all which exists in the Muslim world anywhere. That they should themselves say that this is a non-issue. Why you are making a mountain out of a molehill? The whole Muslim world should stand against it. Otherwise they are exposing themselves. They are ridiculing themselves. And it is written in their own hadith that Muhammad used to go to all his wives, 9 or 11, every night he will visit all of them and have sex with them. Because he has a power of 30 men. Now, these are all stories invented because they want to do such kind of thing. They are sick sexual predators. So they only know how to indulge. And the whole wealth of the Gulf is because of the petrol. Otherwise they have no creativity. Once the petrol is gone, they will be just begging. So it is only question of few years. Once petrol is gone, Islam is gone. Otherwise they will be just doing terrorism everywhere. Every day if you read newspapers, somewhere or other they must be killing people. But the whole world is just silent. Now the Supreme Court should act. The central government should say, no, we cannot give her to you. But if the laws are so weak that anyone can misuse it, then what is the need of all those laws? Then it is the rule of jungle which is working. If they take her and put her in prison for 10, 20 or 1 month, 3 months, they will destroy her life forever. Life of a real human being has any value or not? Someone who is not here, who has gone, whether he existed ever or not, even that no one knows. And if they are prophet and they are God, they are Allah, they are this, whatever, they should defend themselves. Who are you? If you think your God and your Allah is so weak that he needs your defense, then you yourself know that these are all politics. Otherwise, if Allah is humiliated or Prophet is humiliated, they will take revenge. Why you have to work as their agent? But you know that you are a gang of criminals. Criminals have to remain united, otherwise they cannot survive. They have to terrorize people. They have to they need to keep people in fear. If the fear of the people disappears, then their power disappears. Now the whole Arab world is dependent on Indian talent, Indian creative people. Almost in all these countries, about 30% of the people are Indian. They depend on our food. We can take petrol from Russia and some other countries, but without food, they cannot drink petrol. Now it is time to call a spade a spade. What is the so much compromise, so much bowing down? If you cannot even save one woman who is herself a Supreme Court lawyer, then whom you can save? All those people who are criminals, who are so corrupt, when the ED is integrating them, then they are creating disturbance throughout the country. They are burning trains, they are breaking laws, they are hitting police. But when you know that this woman has done no crime, and yet she is being targeted, the whole nation should stand for her. Otherwise it will happen to everyone one day or other. But the most surprising thing is that two sentences and the whole Muslim world is trembling. What kind of truth this is? If you are defending some truth, truth is more powerful than anything else. This is utter lie. You know, everyone knows that this is utter lie you are trying to defend. And it is the mullah who is instigating these people, because it is his business. The religion is his business. So once truth comes out, everyone comes to know that what is inside these holy books, so-called holy cow dung, then everything will disappear. And I think even normal Muslims are absolute hypocrite. They also must be knowing, but because of the fear and the greed, fear of hell and greed for heaven, they have lost their intelligence completely. In the morning, I was listening to an Arabic mullah, and he was saying, once you are in paradise, then Allah will provide you with the most beautiful hoods, and they will change their color according to your desire. The moment you desire, their color will change, their eyes will change, their boobs will change. Now, who is humiliating? You are humiliating your own religion. This is religion. This is spirituality. Allah is what? You are making him, reducing him into a pimp yourself. He will be providing for all your sexual perversions. You are humiliating. And if Nupur Sharma is lying, then why you are hurt so much? She has told the truth. And mullahs have realized that if these people start speaking out, then all their idiotic, brainwashed, stupid, blind followers will go out of their control. All these people who recite Quran from the very early age, small children, they are never told its meaning. They are reciting like parrots. And these mullah, they have hypnotized them to such an extent. They say that you cannot understand the meaning. The meaning is so deep. And you have, only when you know the right context you can understand. So that's why everything is in Arabic. Now because of the internet. Internet is the great revealer. Internet is the modern God. It reveals everything. You cannot hide anything anymore. And if these people want civil war in India, let it be. What is the fear? In a country which has known that the self cannot die, you cannot burn this self, you cannot destroy it. The body can be destroyed, but no one can destroy the self. In a country where people like Rana Pratap have been born, in a country where the greatest man of consciousness have taken birth, in a country where person like Krishna is born, who can remain in total harmony and equilibrium even in the battlefield. He gave this Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield, that if in front of you are all sinners, then don't get identified with them. They are already killed by their own karmas. You will be just an instrument. They are already dead by their own karmas. So, if this is what is needed, then they should be cut to size. All these criminals, all these idiotic people who are trying to disturb this country, and people like George Soros. Who is this bastard? What right he has to interfere in our country? No one is interfering. No Indian is interfering in American affairs. This asshole, what he thinks? Is he the owner of this country? This bloody bastard? Now if this is needed, then we should gird up our loin and be ready for the final thing. These third-rate religions, these Abrahamic religion, what? Because India was very civilized compared to them. That's why they could enslave it. But now the time has come, no longer any compromise, no longer being innocent to these idiots. What language they understand, we should teach them that language. For the respect of one woman, Sita, the whole Ramayana war had happened. For the dignity of one woman, Sita, Rama could destroy all the Rakshasas of Lanka. And in the same way, to save the dignity of Draupadi, the Mahabharata war happened. So in a country, women have been given so much respect. And these idiots, if they are saying that they will rape her, these things should not be tolerated. Ours is the only country in the whole world. We call our land motherland, and very rightly so, because this earth is the greatest mother. Everyone is born on this earth. Because of its food you get nourishment. Even your mother is born on this earth. So this is the right way to respect, to revere the earth. This is our motherland, not fatherland. Fatherland is a very superficial thing. So, and we have respected everything. We respect the river, we respect trees, we respect life. Those assholes who kill cows for their food, these are criminals. These people can even kill their mother for some benefit. It is the cow that gives you nourishment far more than your mother. You drink the milk of mother not more than after 4 or 5 years of your life. But the milk of cow you can take your whole life. And in some way or other you are taking your whole life. And if you can't even respect cows, then whom you can respect? So these people had tremendous understanding. They had this feeling, they had this sensitivity. That's why they called cow mother. It is not a joke. What is mother? Mother is one who gives you nourishment, who gives you food so that you survive, who take care of you. The cow is taking care of you and she is not asking anything in return. In the same way, those trees which give you fruits, and if you go on cutting them like in a reckless manner, you have no right to be called human beings. So these third-rate people, these criminals, these uncivilized barbarians, they are teaching what is religion to us. We have remained silent. It is not that all the religions are equal. These religions are no religions. These are just way to loot others people's land, way to rape others people's women, way to gain power. Religion cannot be contained in any book. Religion happens inside you. If you are religious, then you have to show it by your conduct. If you say you are going to rape women, you are going to kill in one helpless woman, the whole Muslim world has united. It shows how important you are, how worthless you are, how cowardly you are. You are afraid of one woman, the whole Muslim world. What kind of ugly people you are, what kind of cruel people you are. In 1400 years, you have not changed even a bit. You are as barbarian as any chimpanzee. I should ask for forgiveness to the chimpanzees. They are good people. Okay. And if these idiots, if they are not ready to change, then let Modi declare emergency. No nonsense should be tolerated. If these people go on disturbing the development of this country, then there should be shoot at sight order. The moment anyone is doing anything anti-national or anything which disturb the harmony of, they should be shot dead immediately. He should take all the power. Enough is enough. And the whole world, they want to disturb India because it is now growing. These Arabic countries, they are all dependent on us. 30%, 25% of their population is ours. And who are the people? Because of them, they are growing. These are the engineers and doctors and all kind of creative people in these countries. If we stop giving them food, they will die. Without their petrol, we can very easily exist. If the prices of petrol increase little bit, so what? You cannot compromise your self-dignity because of little bit of unease in your life. Okay. If we are so selfish that when one helpless woman is being targeted, they want her head, they want to kill her. And if you remain silent, if you remain indifferent, then you are not fit to be called human being. Then when your house will be on fire, no one will take care of you also. So if we live in a civilized world, if we live in 21st century, then we have to behave like human being. If you cannot stand for truth, then you are disciples of devil. Okay. India, there are sadhus who are called Nagas. They remain almost naked, but they are well trained to fight. They are trained by Shankaracharya, the original Shankaracharya, to defend this country. They remain in Himalayas. They don't come in public mostly. But they felt very much humiliated that they cannot behave with our woman in that way. If they have threatened to rape her, then we will all come on the street, all together, 1,800,000. This is a very good news. If they want the war, let the war happen. If they want civil war, let it happen. How long Hindus should remain like cowards? This kind of death is glorious. They are fighting for something which is evil. But if you fight for some good cause, at that very moment maybe you will come to know your real nature, your consciousness, separate from the body and mind. She is not my relative or anything, but the way they are trying to humiliate her is not at all acceptable. And they have nothing to do with their profit or anything. It is all profit. It is all created by these mullahs, because they know that their throne is trembling. Once people come to know their reality, their business will end. So that's why they are doing all these things. They are inciting their slaves, their blind followers. Okay?